Happy Monday morning. Got 3 plays for you on Prizepicks. Let's get after it. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Craig Bennett, aka Cash Cake, back with another NBA Prizepicks video. I got 3 plays for you here. Pretty small board early this morning, but I was able to find 3 plays I think we can look at, kind of talk through, and maybe there's some plays you want to play today, but we'll dive right into those. But before that, if you don't have that Prizepicks account, use that promo code CashCake and get 100% instant deposit match up to $100. Link is in the description below. And like always, if you like these videos, do me a favor, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel. We'll keep trying to knock these out and hopefully help you in your research process. Let's get after it. All right, 3 plays for you here. Again, no college basketball for a while. It was pretty fun. Sweet 16 left. If you were in the Discord at all, I had a few Sweet 16 plays that I had basically 3-unit max plays on both of them. We hit both of those, which was awesome. Yeah, we got some NBA here. Not a massive slate today if we're looking at it. Looks like we got 6 games on tap here for Monday. And again, if you look at it, it's a pretty small board. Like going through points, we've got, just a handful, 17 plays. So not a lot out right now. So we're probably gonna have to do another video a little bit later when the board opens up a little bit more, because I was really struggling to find some of this. Did pretty well yesterday though on Prizepicks, even though I didn't love the slate yesterday and Sundays. Was able to go. We were able to go 5-1 yesterday. Missed on Anthony Davis, but hit the rest of them. Hopefully we can continue the trend rolling in on Monday. But that's what kind of the picks look like if you do want to join us in Patreon. Myself, Diddy, and NHL started to pick up over the last few days over in Prizepicks for sure. Looking what NHL Seb's been doing. He went 2-1 yesterday, 3-1 the day before, and then 3-0. So his Prizepicks plays have been pretty good in NHL. So if you get those as well. But let's just dive in and talk about these plays real quick. First one on tap, we're going to go rebounds, and I'm going to go up to Julius Randle rebounds here, and I'm going to take the under on 9.5 rebounds. We got juice around -130 on this. Yes, Minnesota is ranked 25th in rebounds allowed. Now he's faced Minnesota once this year, back on November 7th, and he only had 8 rebounds here. And I think a spot where he's just not getting as many rebounds out there, as long as he's right next to Robinson, he's just not going to get as many rebounds as he usually does when he is out of the game. Over on the Minnesota side, they do have Anthony Edwards questionable. Rudy Gobert is questionable. So there's a lot of moving parts. Naz Reid is questionable over for the Minnesota side. So there's a lot of moving parts here as well. So New York's favored by 8 here. If a lot of those guys were out, they might just smash him, and then that would even be better for this under. So again, lower than 9.5 rebounds here. He has not cleared this number in 8 of his last 10 games. He's had both these, you see 10 rebounds, but before that, 7 on the 27th of February against Boston, 8, 9, 9, and 8. And some good spots against Charlotte, on the 3rd, only had 8 rebounds. So the minutes are there for him. He's averaging around 35 minutes over his last 5. Again, it's just a spot where Mitchell Robinson just sucks up a ton of those rebounds. And then when the Heat switches out, it's just not a good spot for him. And I'm going to continue to take this under rebounds, even though it's a spot where, there's a lot of question marks on the Minnesota side. So first pick, under 9.5 rebounds for Julius Randle. Second one we're going to look at here, we're going to go over, and this one actually got bumped on me, but I still like it, and I'm still going to play it. And it's Terry Rozier, 6 assists. It was at 5.5. I loved it at 5.5. It moved up to 6. If you look at his last 6 games here, with no LaMelo Ball, he's put up 7 assists against the Knicks back on March 7th. He had 9 against Detroit there on the 9th, and then 8, 6, 9, and then only put up 4 against Philly, and only played 31 minutes that game. So this, I think Kelly Oubre Jr., that was a spot where he couldn't hit a lick. And then get him playing against Philly there. But better matchup here playing against Indy. Indy is ranked 29th in assists allowed. Indy's favored by 1.5, the 232.5 over under. So I do like this spot. Even at the 6 mark, I think he can get it there for us. If you can get it to 5.5, great. Like I said, it is juiced massively on the 5.5 number at around minus 150 to minus 155. But I still think he has a shot to get on this over, even at 6. So I don't mind playing this. But if you can get it at 5.5 anywhere, I would pound that. I like that a lot. But even at 6, I think there's a little bit of meat left on the bone there that we can take advantage of it. So, Terry Rozier, 6 assists. Again, if you can get it at 5.5 anywhere out there, really do like that. He's averaging around 36 minutes a game without LaMelo Ball, again, who's going to be out for the season. And again, 6 assists. Next one we're going to look at, one that I was digging for one because I didn't know, I was looking at Harden assist a little bit against Chicago because Chicago does give up quite a bit of assists from the point guard position. 10.5 felt a little high for me, but if you wanted to look at that one, there's one that you can kind of dig into a little bit more. That was one I was kind of looking at and eyeballing, and then looking at here, point, rebounds, and assist. I was like, well, what's great here? I was looking at Jalen Brunson a little bit against Minnesota, but there's so many question marks on the other side of it, about who's going to play on that team. I think I can't take any higher projections here or overs with any of the Knicks until I know what's going to happen on the Minnesota side, because I think it's just going to change a lot. But one thing I think we can look at here is Domantas Sabonis at his 41.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Going up against Utah here, they're ranked 22nd in points allowed. Sacramento's favored by 6 here in this game. He's played Utah twice this year, putting up 47 points, rebounds, and assists back on December 30th, and then 43 against them on January 3rd. We have juice on the over at minus 125 on the over on here. He's done pretty well, really, over his last 10 games. He had one bad game against Phoenix, but other than that, he's came, close to this. He had the hook there against Chicago, again, that bad game against Phoenix. But before that, he had 44 against Oklahoma City on the 28th of February, 40 against the Clippers, again, close to get there, 43 against Minnesota, 41 against the Pelicans, 47 against the Knicks. So he's cleared this in 6 of the last 10 games he's played, with 2 of them just on the hook here. So they could have went either, those could have went over real easily. Again, going against Utah, they're going to need his size. He's had good success with it. He's been kind of on a heater here a little bit. Even that game against Washington where he put up 49, he only played 33 minutes that game, and he generally plays high 30s into the 37, 38. He's averaging 37 minutes over his last 5 games, and he's averaging 38 minutes against Utah. So again, they're going to need his size against that big front court of Utah. So I do like this more than 41.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Again, if you want to get our my official picks that I put out there, if you want to get Diddy's picks, if you want to get all the tools that we have, like I said, NHL Seb's been on a heater here a little bit on the NHL picks for PrizePicks. If you want to get those as well, again, everything all for the same price. Or if you want to check us out and just see what we're all about, again, you can sign up for any of the sites below in the description, and you can read that and you can get access to our stuff for a month. So with that, again, appreciate appreciate you guys, man. It's Monday morning. Hope you guys have a great Monday morning, and like always, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.